This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
Throw Gang, we are joined by... Confirmed alive. We lost you there for a few hours. We are joined by the reverse commuter king, Lawrence Schlossman, and myself. It's Ace of Spades till I face the grave, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Running of the Boys, with today's full episode only available on patreon.com/throwingfits. Before we get into acting responsibly for once.
Yeah, for a second there.
Squabbling over $1,000 dinners.
Squabbling?
Yeah, we squabbled.
Okay.
And shutting down New York Fashion Week in style.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get into a fit check.
I'm really hoping that my serotonin levels kind of find some balance.
An equilibrium.
Yeah.
You're good. You've had like 4 days, or I guess 3 days to recover.
Yeah. I might need a couple more, dude. Your favorite doorman's least favorite doorman. Oh. The saint of Lafayette Street.
He's not NY doorman. He's 8-ball doorman. In front of the paywall.
Fuck. I love billiards. What can I say, dude?
Call him Sarah Snooker.
call me fucking Stussy, dude. Because I'm just a straight up anthropomorphic 8-ball, dude. What's good, bro?
I'm good. How are you? I'm really good. How are you?
Really? You're like fantastic?
Yeah,
I feel pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, my ego is fucking inflated beyond fucking comprehension.
Bruised, cruised, and bamboozed.
No, not even, dude. I mean, we were the kings of New York for a night.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. We'll get into it.
Okay. Let's do a fit check again. Or is there housekeeping? New Moetic update?
I said let's get into a fit check.
Oh,
yes. New Moetic, fully updated. We got knits. We got hoodies. We got boots. We got accessories. We got Denim Daddy.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, go to link in our bio. It's Throwing Fit store. So like basically everything re-up for fall. We're fucking rocking there.
Got a couple bars off too. They added a nice little description feature.
Yeah. Catch my granny heroin bar.
Yeah, I think that's what it was about. Making that needle work, dude.
Yeah. We'll be promoting that. You'll see it. Fit check time. You want to go first?
Do I want to go first?
Yeah.
Sure. I wore vintage Gucci horsebit sleds to the crib.
Glad you're with us.
I have on entire world socks. I'm wearing shredded vintage Levi's.
What's the plural of vintage Levi's? It's vintage.
Vintage. I'm wearing shredded Levi's vintage 501s. I have on a Calvin Klein Palace wife pleaser, a Darryl Brown work shirt, a Metalwood Studios hat. The rollies on the wrist. The wedding ring is on the fingy. Still married in spite of my treacherous behavior.
Yeah, I would have not been shocked if you'd shown up sans ring.
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, shit was dicey over.
Or if you showed up you showed up with a sleeping bag, and you're like, "Yo, can I crash here for a few days?"
In terms of being a responsible, upstanding member of society / husband, definitely did not have the best showing whatsoever.
No.
But hey, it's work. That's what I say. I'm just working.
Did you ask Jenna what time it was when she was yelling at you for coming home at rush hour in the morning?
She was already, well, first I got the call at 6:30 in the morning. That's like, are you alive? And I was like ready to jump into my, to defend myself, my spiel, just hanging up immediately. And then as I was taking the train home, like at 8 in the morning, she'd already left to work out. So that was, that's a tough look.
It's smart you took the train and not an Uber, because like trains were on the rush hour schedule.
It was
so like
faster.
you were probably catching.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, it was like an A train every like 3 minutes.
Yeah, when I was hoofing it back from the West Village, I was like, this is going to be, listen, I'm already fucked, but if I want to save like at least a half an hour of grief, let me take the express.
And the $25 I'm going to save on the Uber, I'm putting it towards wife.
So on the way home, I'm like, the least I could do is buy her some flowers. So I bought flowers.
Did you go to like the New York Flower Market, which opens at like 4 a.m. and shuts down at 9 a.m.?
I went to a place like close by me, just like a food emporium that I know has
bodega. You got a bodega flowers.
Yeah, well, a little bit higher than, like a little bit of a higher pay grade than bodega flower, which I thought were peonies, which I know she likes, but turned out to not be peonies, which were like another, like a whatever.
That's how you pronounce them?
Peonies. I don't know. Oh. Anyway, she promptly got them and put them in the trash. Fire up. Yeah. She was like, she was like, that's a power move. And I was like, yes, you absolutely did alpha my paltry attempt at an apology.
Were you like, what time is it though?
No. Why? What is, I don't know.
Because you bought her the watch.
Oh, no. that fucking leeway long gone.
It's time for you to go home. It's time for you to shut the fuck up.
We're not even like back. It wasn't even back to equilibrium. I was already in the doghouse, completely negative, but we're all good now. Everything's fine.
All right.
My charm, my wit, my good looks. I got myself back, baby.
You can say mad at this guy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you and my wife specifically. Yeah. Okay. And then New York adorned in the lobe, and then just drinking water. Not that I haven't been drinking like this weekend, but trying to have some water today. Right. Stay hydrated. What about you, buddy?
Upstairs, I was wearing Asics designed by Kiko 1130s. These socks are little flower boy joints from the small brand that I saw Nick from Small Talk tagged them SEI.
They look like socks that Jenna would throw in the garbage.
Yeah, exactly. Dainty little socks for a dainty little boy. Yo, these shorts are crazy. So I think it's the brand is called Wild Things. It's a Japanese climbing.
Wild Things.
It's a Japanese climbing brand.
Okay. It's like a 4-paneled fun short.
Well,
they're loud and they're proud.
Yeah, I mean the what is this here? Like what is this?
Oh,
what is this part called?
The crotch gusset.
The dick gusset. Is mad colorful, and then it's like zebra stripe, polka dot, prisoner stripe, black. No, these are mad old.
I was gonna say they look vintage.
They're just beat up. They're probably from like 2015 or something. But I got them at this store called Napoleon Fish, which is like one of the craziest stores in Tokyo. It shut down very sadly, like pre-pandemic. This was like true Japanese.
Is that for short aquatic kings? Like
Napoleon Fish. It was just like psychedelic gorp before like gorp and psychedelia were like a
brand name
fucking thing.
Like, or like any Japanese name where it's like clearly this was not put through Google Translate whatsoever.
No, but it's fire and it was so hard to find. And like for a few years I kept like trying to go and kept maybe this was like pre international Wi-Fi and Japanese stores do not make themselves easy to find. I'll say that.
Of course not.
But Napoleon Fish, it was a fucking legendary place. They had like sequined Elvises on like Gore-Tex jackets. It was wild shit. Wild shit.
Clearly, dude.
It was like the epitome of like why retail and brands in Tokyo are like bar none. You know,
do we think it still exists?
It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh damn,
closed down. Maybe it exists in some format somewhere, but like I would have to go to like their Facebook page. I would have to have my mom call them. It was the whole thing.
Mom, can you call the cool Japanese store for me? I'm scared.
Did I ever tell this story? Did I ever tell the story when the Japanese bus driver thought I was special needs?
I don't know, but that sounds accurate.
Okay.
Well, because you were asking him for directions in like broken Japanese.
No, so like when I go to Japan, it's usually to visit family, right? And I'll designate one day to go shopping. Mm-hmm. The rest is just kind of like doing like, family stuff. And for whatever reason, this one time it was like the first day was the only free day where I could go. Everything else was kind of booked up and you're jet lagged as fuck. Right. So I borrowed this is pre iPhones working internationally. I borrowed my grandmother's phone, which is like the jitterbug. It had like 3 buttons, like, home, hospital, police. Yeah, exactly. Like life support.
Yeah.
I was jet lagged out of my fucking gourd. I had it on a lanyard around my neck. My mom
like a life alert. Literally.
My mom like walks me to the bus stop. The bus pulls up.
No wonder the guy thought you were a bit touched.
The bus pulls up, and my mom's like, "Hey, can you please make sure that my son gets off on the right stop? He's just like he really wants to go to like the shopping area. He really wants to go to Harajuku, and please just make sure he gets off the right stop."
Was that bus? Excuse me, like a Napoleon Fish, a bit shorter
than
normal.
It was a short bus. No, but the bus driver looks at me. I have the fucking the jitterbug phone around my neck. I'm like drooling because I'm so tired. I'm like, oh, like I'm so out of it. He definitely thought that I needed special assistance. And so when we got to the stop, he like walks to the back, picks me up by my arm, and like walks me off the bus and like bows.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. That's the kind of service you can only get in Japan.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they treat everyone like equals if you're Japanese. Yeah, so Wild Things, climbing shorts, a Popcast t-shirt courtesy of our boy John Caramonica from his closet sale. He just had extras from when he did the live show with Coscarelli pre our shit. And I started reading the Joe Coscarelli book. Awesome. It is fucking fire.
It's really good. Yeah. Galley boys, we up.
Yeah. I'm still on I'm not even at like the true little baby part yet. I'm still kind of like just like in the BMF years, right? With like Gucci and Jeezy and that whole fucking insane beef.
We're gonna have to definitely crush that before we pod with him. I mean,
We have to.
We got to do the work. Got to do the homework.
Exactly.
Normally, I mean, for me at least, zero prep. But for Coscarelli, you got to pull out all the stuff.
But this is the killer cam, killer cam, cam, killer cam, cam, killer.
Yeah, shout out Opera
The
Steve.
Purple Haze logo flip. Shout out Opera Steve.
He looked like Laffy Taffy.